All right, so the FIA have come out with the tweaks to the 2026 regulations. I wasn't expecting much, but I expected a little bit more than this. So they lowered the power usage from the battery in the races and qualifying. They've upped the tire blanket temperatures for inter tires to make it a little bit more safe in the wet. And they've also added a new like low power detection mode for the start of the races to avoid what happened at the start of the Australian Grand Prix. And it is a little bit underwhelming, but I understand it. Anything bigger than that, and it's pretty much the FIA admitting that they screwed up on the 2026 regulations. And no matter how it looks and what everybody thinks and how everybody pretty much accepts that the regulations have failed, I don't think the FIA are ever going to come out and admit that. Plus, the whole point of changing over to these regulations was to try and entice more manufacturers and engine suppliers, which they kind of did with Audi and Honda, got Honda to come back in as well. So I don't think they're going to make any major changes because it will kind of defeat the purpose of those companies coming back in. But I don't think it's going to affect much of the racing at all. I do think that it will make the racing a little bit better. Obviously, the closing speeds will be a little bit less. And hopefully we don't see what happened in Suzuka happen again. But like I said, I don't think it's going to change much of the racing, which is kind of disappointing for me because I don't think the first three races of the season were that entertaining at all. I know we did see more wheel-to-wheel racing, more overtakes, but it just didn't seem right to me for some reason. And I know it was like super late races or super early races, and I don't really enjoy like China and Japan at all because of the time that I have to wake up in the morning. But for some reason this year it was more of a pain to kind of wake up and watch those races, and then the disappointment was even greater after that because it wasn't really all that great. So I don't know. Hopefully it isn't just a safety thing, and it will make the racing a little bit more entertaining this year. But we'll have to wait until next week for the Miami Grand Prix. But let me know what you guys think about the new changes.